Okay, I'm doing a recording with a lapis lazuli mandala carving. It's been working quite strongly with me over the last few days. I think it's found a new keeper. It's been up for sale. I think it knows who it wants to go to, but I've been asked to do a very public recording with this. So it's made of lapis lazuli, and I will attach a thumbnail so you should be able to sort of see it. Anyway, linking in with the light language, linking in with some coding. You may feel releases in your body in lots of different ways, so just breathe into that. And you'll hear the words in English if they resonate, if they're meant to be for you, I guess. It hasn't given me a title for the live, but I'm just going to see what comes through. Mama da 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 arre 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 ana arre 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 arre. Some people think there is a storm coming. Arre 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 anana arre anana arre anana arre 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 arre. And some people are quite pleased about this. Arra abadabda arre 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 anana arre 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 anana arre 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 arre. I've never been one for finding peace in conflict. Arre 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 anana arre 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 anana arre 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 arre. I have always used other resources. Arre 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 arre. Mana na da 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 arre arre arre. Ba 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 da ba da ba da arre 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 arre. Ana na na arre 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 arre. And I'd like to talk into restructuring and your resourcing. Some nations are already collecting arms and provisions. In no way do I intend for this transmission to be alarming. But see it more as a call to your position. Bam bam da 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 arna. Bam 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 da da arrante. Bam 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 da da arranda. Bam bam ba de arrende. Mara da arrende. Mara de Of course, some countries have already reached these battle stations. Mama arrenda. Mala de anana ana arti marara to put it mildly, this is not going to desist anytime soon. Mama de and again he's repeating repeating. As I say, I don't want this recording to be alarming. I'd just like you all to think about what you would do if your world was in distress. Mada Mana would mother turn to children for support? Mama would you make space for your neighbor if they needed it? Mama Baba 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 mala de marra baba 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 mala de mala de marra bam 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 ba 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 the basense burgosia marchas marrapot piquitas avoid the guys ana most people would approach their situation quite differently with consideration. And many of you would seek within your hearts to find forgiveness. Some of you will see a restructuring in your personal gains. How will you mold yourself into a different future? Mara we are going to see some significant changes in the coming years and decades. Some of you have already started seeing movements into community. Mazara and I celebrate these progressive ideas. Of course, some people are going to see this as a false fantasy. But isn't it better to prepare your hearts. Show a different commitment both to self and society. Than be stuck in the same old routine. Bam 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 Marra arre 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 ana arre 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 marra arre 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 si arre si si. Of course, much of the world is going to remain pretty much unaffected by disaster. Arre 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 ana arre 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 ana arre 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 ana arre 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 ana. But of course, you've already seen that a lot of your species is struggling. We're not talking about moving to armory. This is a movement towards showing more compassion for your species. Shifting a few people into more fruitful gains. Seeing your world as not just as singular profits, but seeing how you can forecast for the future. Yes, for yourself and your family, but also for others in your surrounding society. Mama Mama Baba Jesus. Excuse that release there. Baba opening your heart to some different possibilities. How can you speak into self-compassion? And then how can you help your family? And then finally, how can you open this up to the wider community? This is not all just about opening your purse. We can support people in so many different ways. Just by honoring your friendships is a simple start. This will help shine a little bit of peace and comfort. So just think about it. How many times a week do you speak to your family? Are there other friendships out there that you can cultivate? Arra 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 ana arra 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 arra. We need to start celebrating people as individuals again. Arra 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 ana arra 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 arra. And for example, stop seeing work as just a production line. Amarra arra 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 Marada Baba Baba we could all do with releasing a little bit of cruelty within our daily lives. Is it really that difficult to link in with a little bit of kindness and compassion? Base. Now have a look around at your community. You might be lucky enough to already see some good support networks. But if there is an opening, how can you join in? Bear with me, I'm going to do another little release of anger. So if the codes get a little bit aggressive, then just know this is a release. Now we can hold people in harmony. Please also look at what you've already created. Some of you have been very courageous. Again, we're not talking about commanders of armies here. And again, they don't want to single out anyone in particular. But some people really have shifted their own potential. Taken charge of their world. And spoken with truth and conviction in their hearts. Of course, most people will think that they can't stand there and work with community and direct community. But just talking to the founders of any project, all it took was talking to the right people and talking about what makes you feel good. Arrakassia. Marra the guy and if this can be done without carrying forward anger, maybe a little bit of patience, a little bit of time. But really, what makes you feel restored? What would give you faith in humanity? What would make you sing if you thought of the word freedom? And what would make your world special? Base. I don't want to disturb you people for too much longer. I just wanted to talk into you finding your special place. Anna. Base. And speaking into your hearts, into the hearts of your family and friends. Help is at hand for every individual. But also reach out and support that neighbour. Everybody thinks their chips are down at some point. But what's going to help you find more freedom? Freedom and movement. Not anger and disagreements. Maracus. Yes. Maracus. Yes, Biasha. Okay. So I think I've drawn that to a close. I hope you find this guidance interesting. Please leave me some comments. Thank you. Bye for now.